Overnight severe weather moving through the area, with parts of Kentucky being hit particularly hard. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office telling us that 9 fatalities have been confirmed so far. This photo was sent to us by a viewer in Somerset, Kentucky, showing a suspected tornado that hit the area. And these photos show the aftermath of that storm after hitting Somerset. As you can see, there was widespread damage throughout the city. According to the Laurel County Emergency Management Office, destroyed homes and buildings are still being searched by emergency responders, and multiple serious injuries have also been reported. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office tells us Kentucky 363 Keevee Road near Wyan Pine Elementary School will be closed until 2 p.m. due to the ongoing search for survivors. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear declared a state of emergency ahead of these storms hitting the state. Our crews managed to get this footage last night around the Tennessee-Kentucky state line, where I-75 was temporarily shut down. We're told it was closed due to storm debris being on the road, but that has since been cleared and traffic is now moving once again. Our crews also coming up on this scene in London, Kentucky, severe damage including an overturned semi-truck and what looks like down power lines causing a traffic jam there. 6 News reporter Dominic Webster gives us a closer look at the damage.
It's a scene of utter devastation here in London, Kentucky, as a tornado ripped through the area late last night. This is some of what we're looking at here, just a slew of police lights and other emergency services coming to the aid of people here in London, Kentucky. What we're seeing here, there's a pet shop just down the road. The entire front of that building demolished, no ceiling up there, no insulation. The insulation thrown throughout the area here. We're right across the street from the area airport here. We've also got down power lines. There is a semi-truck trailer that is on top of the power lines on this stretch of roadway here. We did speak to the mayor of London a little bit earlier, and this is what he had to say about seeing all this devastation.
We have a tornado that had came through. It came up the 363 route, which is this route that we have closed off. Jumped across and went across 1006. Proceeded on to our airport. Leveled most of that through there. Right now, we need the emergency services out trying to recover people. We're still trying to save lives. There's a lot of homes destroyed. We're still trying to get people out of the debris. So we're just asking people to stay home.
Now that pet store that's just down the street from where we're standing right now had pets still inside as the storm rolled over and the tornado ripped through the front entrance of that building, the front of that building collapsing, and some of the pets still inside left unscathed. Folks are inside there now trying to save what is left of the pets, the fish that are in there, tons of fish tanks inside. Fish are okay, but there are people in there getting cats, some puppies, some lizards, axolotls also inside there. They're taking them out. There's somebody bringing them to a farm that's not too far from here, about a 20-minute drive. We caught up with him a little earlier tonight.
It's just crazy to think that it's gone for now. You know, it'll come back. Majority of rodents and stuff that I can take in is going to the farm at the homestead. But we're trying our best to get everything circulated, but the community has really stepped up. I mean, this parking lot was filled before I got here, and I got here as soon as I knew that I was letting people drive through this road.
All across London, from what we've seen, there's debris like this scattered all over the roadways. And behind me, power lines down, as I mentioned earlier, semi-truck trailer on top of those power lines. We're told that there are subdivisions nearby that have been completely leveled, and as you heard from the mayor, we talked to him earlier, there are unfortunately confirmed fatalities here in London, Kentucky. Reporting in London, Kentucky, Dominic Webster, 6 on your side.
The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says a shelter has been set up at South Laurel High School to provide first aid and food to victims. They're also asking volunteers to donate food and blankets as soon as possible. There's a full list of shelters that have been set up on our website, wate.com.